Hey there, how you doing, friend? Welcome to Soulvine. This is Jamie. We are checking in Pisces. Sun, moon, and rising will be the most dominant to see what is going on in your energy right now. Let's take a peek and get you some guidance. So let's have a look at the current situation and what's happening. Current energy, you've got the Two of Swords. Let's see what is challenging this. Four of Wands. So it looks like some relationship considering. We've got Knight of Cups in the influence, the past. We've got the Five of Wands. What's in the headspace? Ace of Cups. Okay, this seems to be moving in the right direction. Let me just fix this up. Near future. It's given us two cards. Ten of Swords and the Creator energy. Strength or your power in the situation. We've got the Tower. Current environment. We've got the Mother Star card. Hopes and fears, death energy, and Five of Swords, and then potential outcome, Four of Cups. I'll get another one and look at the potential outcome as we move towards that. Okay, sorry, just fixing up the camera here. So currently, we've got the Two of Swords, and the challenge here is the Four of Wands. So you could be feeling a bit in stuck mode around something, whether this is you around a situation, yourself thinking about what to do with this dynamic union, partnership, connection, or how someone else could be feeling. Maybe you're feeling a little bit in limbo, waiting, trying to assess the situation here. But assessing the situation seems to be more an internal thing, right? With the Swords energy. The Four of Wands, this could be someone in your family challenging just the situation in general. It doesn't necessarily need to be directly about the relationship, but there could be just the relationship in question or someone challenging your thinking around the home, okay? In terms of what's influencing this, seems to be about an apology or hopeful apology perhaps, or how someone feels. Maybe someone's not happy or satisfied if there has been a level up in a certain dynamic. Maybe someone here is not sure about who you're suited with or how you're feeling about someone or something. But ultimately, if this is, trying to work on a current relationship here or something on the home front, I feel what's positively supporting this is the love, the depth, and, the way someone feels. The past, it looks like there's been some conflict, some challenges, people not being on the same page with this Five of Wands energy, okay? But ultimately, with this Ace of Cups, it's how do we work on this? How do we kind of invigorate or reconnect or have a new beginning here? Maybe some of you are questioning, a new connection coming in if your current relationship is challenged and you're not sure where it's going. Again, take what resonates. This is a general read, but it seems like there is a potential choice on should I stay, should I go? How does this impact my family, or what does my family think, or the people I'm closest to think? There's something here about the decision-making process and feeling a little bit stuck in that. In terms of the, where this is going in the near future, what's showing up here is I feel where there's been indecision, this indecision will wrap up. Someone's going to make a decision here on what to do, where to go. The Ten of Swords is an interesting one because while it can be endings, it could be the ending of being uncertain. It could be the ending of challenges. It could be the ending of difficulties that has been around, because you do have the Creator energy, which is an energy usually where there's things being ruffled up, the foundation a little bit shifted to really perhaps look at things that haven't been working or that need to be considered here. And I feel like that's what the clarity will come. That's how this is coming across, okay, in terms of this. The power in this situation is whatever has caused some destructions, some foundational... I'm getting this more like a bit of an earthquake energy where there's been a shake in the foundation or the structure of something here, okay? So this is working in your favor. So even if you're feeling challenged by someone or a relationship, whatever this may be about for you, I feel like this is heading in the right direction. But sometimes we do need a foundation to shake up. Sometimes we do need to strip bare and be vulnerable. Sometimes we need to have those hard, surprising conversations or be confronted with things to deal with them, so they don't hang around and just sit there constantly shaking when you can connect to it, understand it, talk about it. So I feel like this is, whatever this is, it's sending you in the right direction, okay? So hang in there and trust in the process right now, because as I said, I feel the challenges are kind of coming to an end. What you didn't have clarity in, what you perhaps were feeling a little bit indecisive about, I feel like you're going to get the clarity you need here, because your environment is the Mother Star card. So this is the yes energy of moving forward, of going a direction that feels supported, that feels safe, that feels in strength, and has all the things that you need to really drive this home, drive this forward, okay? You're on the right path, Pisces. I need to let you know that, even if there's something that doesn't feel so much, again, the energy feels good here. I just think there's been some conflict around perhaps someone's actions or the way someone shows up to a situation, or just the views on something here. So that could have rattled something, but there's positive energy. You've got the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So go where that leads you. Go where that takes you, okay? Don't keep trying to... you can do what you want at the end of the day. It's free will. But the energy that's coming across is, don't feel like you need to keep butting heads with something or keep hitting a wall if you're getting a certain feedback on it. Does that make sense? So if the feedback you're constantly getting is, I'm not opening this door, I'm not supporting you, I'm not showing up, you're getting the feedback you need. If you're getting, I care, I love you, I want to work on this, I'm struggling with how to make this right, or I don't believe in your views, but, I want to support you because I care, whatever it might be. You've got your own story happening right now in your life. So I think it's just like, really look at that and assess it the best way forward, because like I said, whatever this shakeup is, it's a supportive one. Whatever the challenge or the question mark or where you're trying to feel into it logically, because you're feeling deeply, but there's this logical component or witnessing something here where you're just feeling a little stuck. So you're coming out of it. As I said, it's moving forward in a really positive direction. But what the worry is here that's showing up is that some fight or some argument or some difficult conversation is going to cause an ending. Okay. So right now, what could be happening as part of that is someone's withdrawing, or someone here with this Four of Cups, which is really interesting. It's like, what am I missing here for this emotional component? And I feel it's there, but you're not looking at it. This person is not looking at, they're thinking about it, but they're not looking at it. So there is something here about someone being in, I would say, their feelings, but in a sense of not open right now. It feels a little bit shut off. But let's get a little bit more on what this Four of Cups is in terms of the outcome. Oh, we've got a lot here. Let's see what this is. We've got the Ten of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Judgment energy. Yeah, I feel here that there may be a little bit of pressure somewhere for someone on the safety, perhaps the security, perhaps, you know, someone's just feeling the pressure here. Okay. But I feel like someone's also accepting something for what it is. So, you know, it could be, it's just like something, a conversation or something didn't go right. And it's not shoving it under the carpet. It just feels like someone is feeling a bit of pressure right now. And I feel like once that pressure's relieved a little bit, the decision making or the acceptance of the situation, it's kind of like, we don't agree. So let's agree that we disagree. But I feel like someone's is not really happy with that, okay? I feel like someone could be doing a lot right now or focused or challenged when it comes to perhaps the effort that they're putting in their work. Maybe someone has something going on around their finances. Final one here on the Judgment. Thank you, Spirit. We've got the Hangman. So I feel there's a little bit of reflection going on right now. So if someone is a little bit withdrawn, I feel that's going to perhaps be like that for a little bit. You know, this could be a few days. This could be over the weekend. Let's get some advice on where this is going. What's next? Yeah, there feels a little bit uncomfortable energy with this. But remember too, this is your energy, Pisces, with the Hanged Man. And maybe someone here needs to make a little bit of a sacrifice. And that's what this is about. Because, you know, in terms of the advice, you've got the Appreciation card. You know? So it's like, sometimes it's looking at the bare fruit, or being like something hasn't produced the way that you wanted to. But when you actually look around, there is a lot of beauty, right? There is the sun. There are these beautiful things blossoming. And I feel like that's what this story is about right now for you. That even in the mix up, shake up, if you reflect on something, maybe you didn't get everything you needed from someone. Maybe you didn't get the support you really wanted. Maybe you hope someone would show up in a different way. Maybe some of you are hoping someone will take a relationship to the next level. Maybe there's some promises that right now haven't been delivered, and finances could be one. Maybe someone's not feeling stable enough right now. Someone has something going on, and it seems to be a bit more around work or the stability, like on more a financial, tangible front. But I feel ultimately here to reflect someone's, you know, the compromise is not, again, I just feel like there's just something here that someone's not on the same page, or your beliefs around something specific is just a little different. And maybe someone's not feeling understood right now around something. But I feel ultimately really look at what's around you and where you can give thanks to. Maybe there's a situation that there's this recognition of being thankful for what you had. Maybe right now it's not where you are meant to be. Maybe right now it's focusing more on yourself and how you're feeling. What, you know, are deal breakers for you? What are some things you're willing to expand on, to grow in, to accept? And because I feel like there's something here about the acceptance of a situation or a person. You know, no one's perfect, including ourselves. And yeah, there's a little worry that there's some challenging conversations, or that an argument's going to end something. And there's a little worry about that. But again, I feel you're heading in the right direction. There's something very supportive about this energy. And I think a big part is how you're going to look at it. But ultimately, I feel overall this is good. But I think in the back of your mind somewhere, you think something's like turning or falling to pieces. So you may naturally withdraw a little bit or feel a little bit of a loss right now around something, but you're heading in the right direction. This pressure will alleviate. I can really see that. And it just may not progress or shift forward as quickly as you would like, but there's a little bit of inner reflection right now on the things that you are appreciating, that you are happy about. And I think that's a really important place to focus your energy right now to best support yourself in wherever this goes. But I do feel like there's a little bit slow moving, open energy. So just, hang back a bit. It's not necessarily be silent. I feel it's just hang back a bit. Just be aware of your surroundings, be really present. And I think that's going to support you here throughout this situation. I'm going to leave it there, dear friend. Appreciate you as always. And if you haven't liked or subscribed to the channel, please do. It's great to stay connected. And also, it's kind of that energy transfer as we do these readings and sessions. Catch you soon. Bye.